Second-half goals from Leandro Trossard and Thomas Partey gave us a deserved 3 points at Villa Park to continue our winning start. After a fiercely fought first half, David Raya made an outstanding save to keep it scoreless before Trossard came off the bench and almost immediately put us ahead. He finished well from Saka's cutback. Saka then set up the second for Thomas Partey, whose shot from 20 yards was too hot for Emi Martinez to handle. The result means we have now won 9 of our 10 away Premier League games in 2024, drawing the other scoring 30 and conceding just twice in that run. Incredibly, we have never trailed in that time either. Saka denied we had the first attack of the evening. Jurrien Timber, starting his first game for us since the opening day of last season, played himself out of trouble at the back and launched a counter-attack from deep. Gabriel Martinelli hared away down the left flank with Martin Odegaard and Saka in support. His pass was a bit behind Saka, who still managed to send in a cross that was half cleared to Declan Rice, but his speculative effort was saved by Martinez Saka, then brought a much sharper save from the keeper. He cut inside on his left foot in trademark fashion, but his low shot was well turned behind for a corner by the ex-gunner in the Villa goal. The ball bounced against the crossbar from the set piece, but the referee had blown for a foul in the melee. Missed chances. The game was fairly stop-start in the opening 20 minutes or so, with several Villa players needing treatment and Matty Cash needing to be replaced. We were given a huge wake-up call when Gabriel got caught in possession just outside his own penalty area. Attempting to shield the ball, he was robbed by Leon Bailey. The ball was worked to Ollie Watkins alone in the area, but thankfully he rolled his shot wide with only Raya to beat. Gabriel was left appealing for a referee's whistle that never came. The next chance fell our way, again as the result of a rapid counter. Kai Havertz just sprung the offside trap, but his low cross was cut out with Saka lurking dangerously. Havertz was on the end of our next opportunity. A lovely pass from Declan Rice released Martinelli, but his low cross towards the near post was prodded wide by our German forward. Dave saves. The first half was closely contested and cagey, while the second period also took some time to spark. 10 minutes after the restart, we were indebted to the wonderful reactions of Raya, who made an incredible save from Watkins. Onana's shot from the edge of the area was deflected up over the keeper and against the bar. The rebound fell to the head of Watkins in front of goal, but Raya sprung back to his feet and turned away the England's man goal-bound effort. Simply breathtaking. At the other end, Odegaard found Saka in the box and bearing down on Martinez. He tried to take it round the keeper, but just had the ball taken off his toes on the edge of the 6-yard box. Instant impact. The game was on a knife edge, and Mikel Arteta sent on Trossard to replace Martinelli. With virtually his first touch, he fired us ahead. Saka got to the byline first, scampering onto a through ball and just about hooking the ball back before it went out of play. There was Trossard, 5 yards inside the box, to guide his first-time shot low into the corner. Party time. The game was still fiercely competitive, but then Partey gave us breathing space. Gabriel broke the lines with a searching pass. Trossard crossed for Saka, but he was taken wide. He kept his cool, looked for options, and cut it back to the Ghanaian on the edge of the box. His low shot squirmed inside the post, with Martinez unable to get a strong enough hand on it. With a 2-goal lead, Arteta sent on Ricardo Calafiori for his Gunners' debut. Odegaard had a wonderful chance to increase our lead, but blasted over from close range after Rice teed him up. At the other end, Saliba's recovery pace was incredible, and he got back to slide in and dispossess Jacob Ramsey as he bore down on goal. The team's work rate did not drop for a second until the referee blew his final whistle and the away fans celebrated with the players on a memorable evening in the Midlands. What's next? We're back at Emirates Stadium next weekend, taking on Brighton and Hove Albion in the Premier League in the early Saturday kickoff, the last game before the first international break of the season. Before that, though, a couple of dates for your diary. The Champions League draw takes place on Thursday, and Friday sees the transfer window close. Stats and facts. We have won our first 2 games in a top-flight campaign without conceding for the 3rd time in our history, previously doing so in 1924-25 and 1971-72. 6 of Leandro Trossard's 14 Premier League goals for us have been as a substitute, the highest share of any player to score 10-plus goals for the club in the competition, 43%. We have won their opening 2 league games in 3 consecutive seasons for the first time in our history. Leandro Trossard's goal was his first touch in the match and our first shot of any kind in the second half. Thomas Partey's strike was his 6th Premier League goal for us, but his first to come away from home. Bukayo Saka has been involved in 17 goals in his last 19 Premier League appearances for us, 12 goals, 5 assists. Ricardo Calafiori became the 903rd player to play for the men's first team.